Hello. Hi,
Hi.
sweetheart. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I'm just gonna put on my
Sure,
headset.
sure. Go for it.
I was wondering if you could connect to my boyfriend, Steve, who passed away.
You said you wanted to connect with one of your boyfriends who passed away?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you say boyfriend, do you mean like a romantic boyfriend or like a friend?
No, romantic.
Okay, got it. Just wanted to make sure. Um, okay, got it. Um, so the first time I'm seeing a question, do you know if he wasn't okay in his head or there was an effect on his head or his brain?
Um,
Because he's pointing to
I
his head.
don't
So
know.
there have been some
Yeah.
effects on his
He
mental function.
he he had a lash on his head when he was in hospital, but I don't know what
Okay.
caused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you said he had a gash on his head or a wound on his head?
a lash, a wound. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
because he's acknowledging the brain and what was going on with this. Do y'all know if he was also struggling with an infection or they were giving him medication for an infection?
Yes, yes,
Okay, acknowledging this and then also an infection. So I feel like this
yeah,
might have a combination of the wound, an infection that spread within the body, and then sepsis. Do y'all know if he was also
yes.
starting to coloring or he was getting very pale?
Um, well, he was in the hospital for a while, so yes, but
Okay.
not
No, yeah.
noticeable. Yeah.
Yeah, the way he makes me feel is that this was due to an internal infection and it kind of went to vital systems and caused his body to shut down. And that's what he's making me feel. So even if it was just
Yeah.
something in a little minor, he says it led to this infection in the system because he's making reference to this. He also keeps acknowledging the 29th. Do you know if the 29th of the month is significant or February 9th connected?
Um, he passed on the 30th of August, but
He passed on the
the
30th? Okay,
29th.
got it. So he's acknowledging the 29th. Are you sure it was the 30th or if put down the date 30th?
The 29th would have been the last day we went to see him in the hospital.
He's just probably
Yeah.
trying to give me a time frame for when this happened or all of these details. He also
Mhm.
keeps acknowledging you. He's showing me he's holding your hand. Do you have a picture of you two holding hands together?
I can't remember offhand. We have a lot of pictures, but
Okay.
probably yeah.
What he's doing is he's putting two hands together. So either there's a picture of him with his hands like this, or there's a picture of you two holding hands. But he's acknowledging this image or this picture. He said he has tried to reach out to you in your dreams, but you might have. Do you remember experiencing something when you were sleeping?
Recently, I dreamt. I had a dream about him.
Yeah.
But I was
Could you
dreaming like you saying, like he was coming back here.
Yeah. Could you not understand what he was saying, or did it not make sense what he was saying in the dream?
Well, I was dreaming like he was saying that he was coming back and like I shouldn't like move on. That's what, and I was worried. Like I was thinking in my mind, but you passed away, you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, he was about this moment right now because he's just
yeah.
come back to try to communicate with you to let you know.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
he wants you to be happy. He also said he is sorry that he did not get a chance to marry you. He also says that he says you would have had beautiful children together. So he said sorry about this, but he also says you would have had beautiful children together. He also says money, money, money. Do you know there's a reference to a mani or moni sound or nickname?
His brother, name is Muni.
Okay, he's wanting to acknowledge
He
his
was,
brother. He's making reference to the brother. I
oh,
think he's hello to his brother and say that he is okay.
yeah.
He says he is at
He was
peace.
really close to his brother, yeah.
Yeah, he says he's at peace and he's okay. He's not struggling. He also says to say hello to your mother as well. So he's acknowledging
Really?
say hello to your mother. It's funny because I feel like he's being playful. Did he like to play around with her, or would they joke with each other?
He was very playful. He was like a very funny person.
Okay,
Yeah.
because he's one playful, so he's just acknowledging that. He also thank you. Is your mom a good cook, or is she very good at cooking?
Yes,
It's
and he
about
loves her food. Yeah,
he
yeah.
says he misses food. He says to tell her that none of the food in the afterlife can compare to her food. so that she
Okay.
so he wants to make her feel good. So I think he's wanting to give her a compliment, to tell her none of the food in the afterlife is as good as yours. Yours was the best ever. So he's wanting to let her know this as well. He also is
Okay.
acknowledging. I don't know if you're going to make a piece of jewelry or make a bracelet, but he's acknowledging a piece of jewelry that will be made or custom that will be in remembrance of him. So he's acknowledging something like this, and it may have either flowers or a lotus in the piece of jewelry. But there's a reference to this.
Okay.
He's acknowledging to look out for this. If you don't have this, he says that this is going to come to you, just to let you know about this.
Okay.
He wants you to be happy, and that he says you are beautiful. You will always be beautiful to me. And he says, please forgive me for not being able to stay, but he says, I want you to be happy. Promise me that you will be happy.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Well, I'm wishing you the very best.
Okay.
The rest of your evening.
Okay. Okay, you too. Thank you.
All right. Going over